Okay, I don't see the comments, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I need to do. For anybody that's watching this, I welcome you to the live. How y'all doing today? It's good to be here today. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen me on this live. So I guess let me get it cracking. It's been since my birthday since y'all have seen me. And it's been a minute. I have missed y'all. So I said, well, let me go ahead and go live today and do what I need to do. And to show my face so y'all can know that I'm still here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this live up. But I do want to send my deepest condolences to the people that was in New Orleans 20 years ago from Hurricane Katrina. I had saw the thing, the one of the streams on YouTube, and it was a tragedy what all these people had to go through. And it didn't make no sense how it had to take that long for them to repair all the stuff that they had that happened in Hurricane Katrina. But I send all my prayers and my deepest thoughts to all the people that had suffered 20 years ago from Hurricane Katrina. So all my prayers and all the people that lived there. And I do give my prayers, and I am happy that the people that took it upon themselves to help those people to repair their city and donate stuff to them so they can get back on track on what they need to do. That's a blessing that happened. But like I said, my deepest condolences to the people that had to suffer in Hurricane Katrina. My prayers goes out to all those people. So with that being said, the topic for today that I'm going to be doing, if you're overthinking. And I know a lot of us, we be overthinking a whole lot. And I'm not going to lie, I'm one of those people that be overthinking a lot of things sometimes. And sometimes we need to learn that we need to stop overthinking, because that's when we get anxiety. That's when we want to talk ourselves out of things. And we have a tendency of not want to succeed what we want to succeed because we let our anxiety get over on us. So instead of letting your anxiety get over you, I got a couple of things that I want to tell you that will help you, and you can seep it through your brain and your soul, and it can teach me and it can teach you how to overcome being an overthinker. Okay? So the number one thing is you're loved. You're loved. Someone out there loves you more than what you think. Now, I'm going to say this. First, you need to start off loving yourself, because nobody else cannot love you if you don't love yourself. That's number one. Number two, it is someone out there for everybody that will love you more than what you think. But you don't know who that person can be. It could be anybody. The first person that's going to love you is yourself. The second person that's going to love you is God. And then the third person can be your children, your mom, your dad. It can be anybody. It can be anybody that loves you. You know what I'm saying? But the first person that you have to love is yourself. And I know a lot of us, we be challenged by that. And I'm not going to lie, I be challenged by that too. But it's nothing wrong with learning at your big age. You could be at the age of 30. You could be at the age of 40. You could be at the age of 50. You could be at the age of 60. Even 70. Even 70. That you don't feel like that you're loved. But you are loved. But the first person that you have to love is yourself. And then in the near future, someone out there is going to love you more than what you think, but you have to believe that within yourself. So don't worry about that person loving you. You start loving yourself more. And then when you reciprocate that, then you can attract that right person to come in your life. And I'm not going to lie to you. I had been there before. I was sitting there not loving myself and going to all these other places. You know what I'm saying? And finding all the wrong love in the wrong places. But once I got to this age, I started loving myself more. I still got more things I got to work on, but I'm learning to love myself more. And then by me reciprocating that to someone, then they can feel that same energy. It's all about energy. Energy don't lie. Energy does not ever lie. When you feel energy from a person, you're going to feel when a person loves you. But instead of you trying to figure that out, try to figure out how to love yourself. And then that person that loves you more than what you think, they're going to be there. You just have to give it time. So always remember that you're loved, but it is someone out there that's going to love you more than what you think you know. It don't have to necessarily be a significant other. It could be a friend. It could be anybody. But just always remember that, okay? Number 2, your anxiety will tell you the worst case scenario. It's a liar. Don't listen to it. Now, a lot of us have anxiety. A lot of us have anxiety. And it's kind of hard for us to not have anxiety because we be overthinking a whole lot. We be sitting there saying, oh my God, this about to happen. Oh my God, that's about to happen. Oh my God. And then you get the shaking and you know, you be psyching yourself out. I know I be doing that too. Because since my mother had passed away, because before I didn't have anxiety, but once my mom left this earth, my anxiety would go through the roof. So I had to figure out a way to get rid of the anxiety because you don't want to always psych yourself out. You don't want to do that because once you psych yourself out, that's when you get the overthinking. Then you be sometimes overeating. Then you be second guessing yourself. And then you be sitting there thinking something had happened. Nothing really did not happen. You see what I'm saying? So always remember, do not listen. Do not listen. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this thing right here. Do not listen to your anxiety. Don't listen to that because it's lying to you, because it's making you overthink something. And then when you overthink something, then it's not right. And just like, for example, not trying to throw no jabs or nothing, just like some people have a fear of going live. Some people might have anxiety of going live because they probably think it's a whole lot of people and it might trigger them in some way. So in order for you to get rid of that, try to find something to relax you, like light a candle or, light a candle or go for a walk before you go live or do a breathing exercise. That might help. You know what I'm saying? So don't let your mind play tricks on you because it's going to lie to you. Try to find something to make you not overthink or second guess yourself. You see what I'm saying? Try to find something so you can be able to not have anxiety. And it's harder than what you think because I'm doing the same thing. So just know that. Just know that your anxiety is telling you the worst case scenario. Basically, it's a negative track. Okay, it's a negative track. It's a liar. Don't listen. Stay on a positive narrow. Think positive. And that anxiety is going to move away. Trust me, it's going to work. Okay? Keep your mind off of things that don't help. Think positively. Keep yourself distracted from bad thoughts. I'm going to read it again. Keep your mind off of things that don't help you think positively. Keep your mind distracted from bad thoughts. That's why everybody be saying all the time, okay, that energy do not lie. If you have bad energy around you, you're going to be thinking negative. You're going to have negative thoughts. That's why everybody's been saying positive energy. When you say positive energy, okay, when you say positive energy, that means have positive thoughts, have positive vibes, have positive everything. Everything around you has to be positive. Because if you don't have everything that's positive around you, you're going to be thinking negatively. You're going to have bad thoughts. And then you're going to be sitting there thinking the worst. Don't think negative. Have positively thoughts. Like if you having a job issue and you had 30 rejections, which I'm not going to lie, that's what I've been having. Think of it like this. You woke up this morning, you still alive, you ain't dead, and you're not around the corner somewhere. You got a roof over your head, you got food in the refrigerator, and you got a place to sleep at. It's a lot of people out here that don't have no place to go. No place to go. Nowhere. So you have to be thankful for what you have. And don't let your mind get to a negative place that you be having bad thoughts of everything. Because the world doesn't work that way. It don't work that way. When you think positively, positive things happen. Like if you pray to God consistently, good things will happen to you. Now, a lot of us, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not throwing no jazz at anybody that don't. But you have to think on a positive level, because if you don't think on a positive level and you think on a negative level, bad things are going to happen to you. So in order for you to be able to be positive, you have to think positive. You have to think positive. Just like what it said up here, keep your mind off of things that don't help you think positively. That could be anybody. That could be anybody in your circle. That could be your job. That could be somebody in this household or your household that's living in here and they talking negative and then it's making you have bad thoughts. Get them out of your sight. Get anything out of your sight that is negative, because if they're not going to bring no positive energy to you, get them out. And that's what makes you overthink too, when you be thinking negative. When you think negative, that's when you overthink. So the only way that you can go past that is thinking positively and having positive vibes and having positive people in your circle that's going to support you. Because if you're not going to have those people in your life that's going to support you, get them out. Unless you want to stay in the negative hole. You get me? Always think positive thoughts, not negative thoughts. No bad thoughts. Okay? Number 4, you're strong and you can get through anything one step at a time. I'm going to say it again. You're strong and you can get through anything one step at a time. You can get through anything. You can get through anything. Anybody is capable of going through anything. There's no can't, I won't, none of that. Because if you're going to say that you can't get through this, that means you don't want to get through it. This summer, I'm going to give you an example because I don't got no cuss. I don't even care. Okay? This summer has been a big challenge for me. I've been looking for a job consistently. Yes, I have a seasonal job, but it's not a permanent job. I've been applying to different places and been rejected. Period. I'm not going to lie to you. But you know what? I'm still going. I'm still moving. I'm still taking care of my 5 kids. But it's a blessing that I have a job. It's a blessing that I have a roof over my head. It is a blessing that I still have my dad. It is a blessing that I have my children. It is a blessing, period. If you have those type of blessings in your life, you can get through anything. 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 As long as you put your mind to it. As long as you put your mind, I'm talking to you. If you can put your mind to it, you can get through it. If you have God in your life, you can do it. You can get through anything. Anything. As long as you put your mind to it. You stronger. You more stronger than what you think. I'm more stronger than what I think. It goes for me too. It goes for me too. You're a lot stronger than what you think. I'm a lot stronger than what I think. We all strong. We all strong. But you have to have that mindset that you can get through it. Because if you don't have that mindset, then that means you're not going to get through it, honey. Point blank, period. Zilch. Okay? The next one. It's okay not to be okay. But make sure you speak to someone and let go of anything negative emotions. I'm going to say it again. It's okay to not be okay. But make sure you speak to someone and let go of anything negative emotions. It's okay to be not okay. But you have to let go of the negative emotions. For the past couple of days, I was feeling down. I was feeling worthless. I'm not going to lie to you. I was having the most negative thoughts in my life. It didn't make no sense. But guess what? I'm not thinking that way no more. Because I know that I got this. I know I'm going to make it. I know that my kids got my back, even though they're not working, but they got my back. I know that I can do this because I believe I can do it. I believe it. I believe it. And I spoke to God about it. And he told me, you're going to be okay. So that's when I took them negative thoughts out my brain. Because when you have those negative emotions in you and they stuck in there, you're going to consistently think in the back of your brain that you can't do this. You can't do that. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know what I'm going to do. And that's when the negative thoughts come in. You don't want to be like that. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay. All of us have those moments that we're not okay. We do. We have those moments. We really do. But it's all up to us to know that we're not okay, but we have to let those emotions go. Because if you don't, It's going to stay in you. And then it's going to be all up in your body. And then the person can feel your presence and they can feel everything. When I say they can feel everything, they can feel everything. So you don't want that to happen. It's okay not to be okay. But you have to let those emotions go and keep it moving. Because that's what the devil wants you to do. And the negative people that you have around you want you to do. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that. You don't want that at all. So it's okay for you to not be okay. But you have to let those emotions go. You see what I'm saying? You have to let it go. Because if you don't let it go, it's going to stay stuck up in you. And then when it stays stuck up in you, you're going to be drained. So you have to know it's okay to not be okay. But you have to let those emotions go and just give it to God, because God's going to work it out for you. Trust me. I've been in plenty of situations that I was in such situations that I was so stuck that I thought that I was never going to get out of it. I thought it was going to break me and everything. But it didn't. I'm still here. If it broke me, y'all would not see me on this live right now. Like, you would not see me on this live. I'd probably be rolled up like a daggone bowling ball up in my bed looking crazy. But you're going to make it. It's okay not to be okay. But just don't let your emotions get to you. Okay? The next one. You already survived things you didn't think you would survive. You already survived things you didn't think that you would survive. That touched home to me because I didn't think that I would survive when my mother ain't here. I didn't think I would survive that. I didn't think I would survive losing 2 subscribers on my page. I didn't think I was going to survive that. I didn't think I was going to survive being on YouTube as long as I've been on YouTube. And I've been on YouTube since May. And I survived that. I didn't think I would survive this whole summer with all the trials and tribulations that I've been going through. But guess what? I did. And I'm doing a damn good job, even though I had my moments I could be a crybaby, but hey, I made it. So whatever you've been through, whatever situation you've been through, okay? You already been through it. So, but you didn't think you would survive it, did you? You thought that you were never going to make it. And it's a lot of people that been through worse than what we've been through. And they probably sat there and thought that they wasn't going to make it. So if you already survived the other situation that was so tragic, honey, what makes you think you won't survive it now? This is me talking to you, and I'm talking to myself as well. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm talking to myself and you. If you have already survived the battle that you've been through, or a family curse that whoever in your family been through, what makes you think you won't make it through this? If you already made it through that, what makes you think you won't make it through this? Anything is possible. You just have to believe that you're going to make it. But if you don't believe that you're going to make it, honey, then that means You didn't learn something. Whatever you've been through, trust me, you're going to make it. If you made it through your last trial, you're going to make it with this trial. Trust me. You're going to make it. The last one. No matter what anyone tells you, you're beautiful, you're smart, and you matter. And this includes the fellas too. No matter what anyone tells you, you're beautiful, you're smart, and you matter. Well, if nobody have not told you this today, I'm going to tell you. No matter what anybody else tells you, anybody tells you, you are beautiful, you handsome, you're smart, you intelligent. And like I said on my short, your happiness is essential. You matter. You're very intelligent, very smart. You are all those things. It don't matter what anybody else thinks. You are all those things that I have said on this live, and I don't give a damn who else says different. Me, I'm all of those things. But the beautiful part, I'm still working on that on myself. That might sound weird, but the beautiful part, I'm working on myself with that. But that's by personal choice with me. Because I'm used to people, and I'm pretty, and everything like that. But I'm not used to people telling me that I'm beautiful. Because like I said, when some people say it, they don't mean it. So that's why I prefer people just call me pretty. But as far as y'all is concerned, y'all are beautiful. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are handsome. You intelligent. Your happiness is essential. And that is the truth. And nobody should not tell you no different. None. Because if anybody tells you different, then they don't know what the hell they talking about. Because they don't know you. You know you, but they don't know you. Because if they don't take the time to get to know you, know your personality, know what type of person you are, other than your body parts or whatever the case may be, then they don't know you. And they don't want to get the time to get to know you. You are all those things that I have said. So take that in account. Take that in account. Because it's true. It is really true. Y'all are so unique in your own way. But you just have to believe it. You just have to believe it. All these things that I have told you today that deals with overthinking. Take account of that. It might help your anxiety or keep you from overthinking. And I know some people on my chat right now and they listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this just to say it. Everything I'm saying is the truth. But you have to believe that within yourself. You have to believe that. I can't be the only one that believes it for you, honey. You got to believe it yourself. You have to believe it. I tell everybody this on my shorts, on my lives. I don't call you my hearts for no reason, man. When everything I tell you, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But you have to believe it. Energy does not lie. If you're around somebody, you will get that vibe from a person. You will get that vibe from a person that you can relate to, you can be friends with, you can talk to. You know what I'm saying? But all these things you have to believe. You have to put this within yourself. Because once you do that, that's when all the stuff that come to play. You being loved. You keeping your mind clear. You being strong. You not being okay. You already survived the battle. And you matter. All this is in a place of loving yourself, self-empowerment, everything. It deals with you. And once you start believing in those things, you won't be feeling, you don't feel like you have to overthink. If you already know these things, you don't have to overthink shit. You don't have to overthink nothing. As long as you know within yourself that you are capable of doing these things and you don't have to overthink no more, you will be fine. But if you don't believe it, then how's it going to work? How's it going to work? Positive energy all the time. Energy don't lie all the time. You matter all the time. But don't let nobody make you think different. Because if they make you think different, then they not for you. And they not meant to be your friend. They not meant to be your husband. They not meant to be your wife. They not meant to do anything but not be in your life, period. Point blank. That is it. And this really touched me when I saw this. It really touched me. And I really wanted to share that with y'all because it's a lot of people that be overthinking and they second guess themselves. And like I said, I'm one of those people. I ain't going to have no cut cards. I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress still. But this is my life experience that I'm going through. And I'm sharing it with you, trying to help you. So I don't got no problem doing that. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to. You have to know that you matter. You have to know that you count. You gotta know it all, honey. You gotta know it. And you gotta own it. Okay? Okay. But it has been a pleasure being on this live today. I am so sorry that this chat is not showing y'all, but maybe it was a good thing that I did this because it would get me focused and know what I'm talking about, and I won't have anxiety, and I won't be so busy stuck on the chat. You know what I'm saying? But I do appreciate everybody that was on this live, and I appreciate the people that is listening to this live. And shout out to all the people on YouTube that's doing their thing. Keep on doing a good job. Keep on growing. Keep on grinding. Keep on doing your thing. And keep on being yourself. And the number one thing that people need to realize too, work together. Support one another. That's how you're going to build your community. If you don't support each other, what is the point of having a community? It's all about working together, linking together, and sharing knowledge with each other. And I used to be so bent on the views, the likes, the whole 9 yards. But when I had took the time out to examine myself and get to know myself and took time out to look at my own lives, the likes and the views don't matter. It really do not matter. It don't. Because it's all about you helping your community and helping your community grow. And whatever type of message that you have, you can share it with the next person. And when you share it with the next person, they can get that knowledge and they can share it with you. They can even share it with other people in different communities. I mean, it's good and all that to have good views. It is. But that's not the objective of doing what you're doing. It's all about you making a difference to the next person. And also helping a community grow. So when you help the community grow, they can do what they need to do to reach out to other communities. And also, it can also help little children as well. So they can have a community, meaning that they can have a club, because a lot of clubs that they used to have in communities, they be shutting it down. And some of these kids can't go to different stuff because some of the stuff is so daggone expensive. And especially with people that have low income, good Lord, they need to try to find some type of community place so kids can go to that could be free. So that's stuff that you gotta look at too. And then also you can build drives for kids that can get free book bags. When you don't have the finances or whatever to get book bags, you can have a community that somebody can do that. That's in your location. And they can get free supplies, free book bags, stuff like that. You can do all of that. So that's why it's a big thing to work together. And instead of worrying about likes and views. Today, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't care about the likes. But if you give me likes, I'm blessed. If you don't give me likes, I'm blessed. If you give me views, I'm blessed. Either way you look at it, baby, I am going to make it. With views or without likes. I'm still going to be me, and I'm going to stay strong like the next person. And that's the same thing that you should do as well. On that note, I appreciate the people that were on this live. I appreciate the people that wasn't on the live. I appreciate the people that's in the bushes, whoever was in the bushes. I give love to all of y'all. Much love. And on that note, the Pretty Hard Conqueror is out. Deuces.